Hey, what's up, everybody? This weekend we've got the Brawl event going on here in Arena, and I am going to be playing Kethis. So I decided I've never played Kethis before. I want to give him a shot. I'd love to give him a shot in EDH too. I just haven't had a chance to build it yet. So that's gonna come up, in paper at some point. But right now in this Brawl event, I decided I wanted to do Kethis, and so he allows you to cast legendary spells for 1 generic mana less. And then you can also exile 2 legendary cards from your graveyard. And until the end of turn, each legendary card in your graveyard gains. You may play this card from your graveyard. So we're looking to do a lot of graveyard stuff with what we can put in there. And basically, to create this deck, it was, okay, let's put on a white, black, and green filter and then look at everything legendary and see what we want to play. And then get some, accelerants as far as ramp and other things go. So the commander for this Brawl deck is Kethis, and I run one of each of these cards. We've got a Paradise Druid in there for ramp, Emmara, Soul of the Accord, 1 copy of the Elderspell, an Assassin's Trophy, and an Arcane Signet. Murderous Rider for obvious reasons. Faeburrow Elder, Prison Realm, Gideon Blackblade, Davriel, Rogue Shadowmage, Kaya, Orzhov Usurper, Mortify, Oath of Kaya, Chromatic Lantern, Rankle, Master of Pranks, a Questing Beast, Storev, Devkaren Lich, Ajani, Strength of the Pride, Circuitous Root to help us get some land out, Sorin, Vengeful Bloodlord, Vraska, Golgari Queen, Ajani the Greathearted, God Eternal Oketra, Massacre Girl, God Eternal Ronus, Trostani Discordant, Tolsimir, Friend of Wolves, Nissa, who shakes the world, Liliana Dreadhorde General, Ethereal Absolution to buff our creatures and kind of impact any of the aggro decks that we might run into and their creatures. Garruk, Cursed Huntsman, Casualties of War, and Ugin the Ineffable. So again, this is an Abzan build where I just went, okay, what Abzan, legendaries do I want to run with, and then how can I accelerate to get them out faster and also, have some removal and other things available. The mana base, we've got 4 plains, 3 swamp, and 3 forest. Then we also run a Godless Shrine, Orzhov Guildgate, Scoured Barrens, Temple of Silence, Golgari Guildgate, Jungle Hollow, Overgrown Tomb, Temple of Malady, Blossoming Sands, Selesnya Guildgate, Temple Garden, Command Tower, and we've also got Evolving Wilds, Fabled Passage, Interplanar Beacon to get some extra benefit off of all the planeswalkers that are in this deck, and then a Mobilized District just in case we need some help. We can turn this thing into a citizen creature with Vigilance. So that's what it looks like. I have not actually play tested it yet in this. As you can see, the last deck I played in this event was my Oko deck, but we're gonna go switch to this Kethis deck right now, and we're gonna see what the hell it can do. All right, so looks like we're playing against a Golos build, so quite sure Field of the Dead will be here. I think the only card banned in this format was Sorceress Spyglass. So we've got access to all the colors that we need to get Kethis out, which is going to help us ramp out everything else that we have. So I'm going to keep this hand. Emmara is going to be easy to cast, and then everything else is going to fall in line, especially after that Kethis hits the battlefield. So I'm going to keep this hand. Our opponent goes first. Watery Grave. I'm going to go with the tap land first. So let's go ahead and get the Emmara out here. So whenever she becomes tapped, she creates a 1/1 soldier with lifelink. Opponent's looking at Emmara. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to dump Kethis right away. Get some extra value off of everything else we have. That soldier, get him for 2, and pass the turn. Next turn, I think, depending on what the opponent does here, I'm going to drop that Rankle. Try to get some value out of there as well. So they're looking to ramp up their Field of the Dead here that they may have in their hand. Maybe a plains and an island or a swamp, and oh, they've got all kinds of mana in this deck. All right, so we're gonna drop that. Oh wait, we don't have 2 black sources. We can't do Rankle. I don't know what I was thinking. But what we can do is start getting some life. So we could Let's go with the Ajani, and let's start getting some value off of... So we're going to -2 him right away to get a Pride Mate. And then we're going to swing in here with everybody. And get a counter on that Pride Mate. Some nice damage there that turn. I'm going to be careful with my board now, just because they definitely could have something to wipe it here. I don't want to get too crazy. Mana fixing there from Chromatic Lantern. Kethis is gone. We are going to put him, obviously, back in the command zone. Land would be nice, but it's a tap land. That's fine. We got plenty of other stuff we can do this turn. Let's go ahead and... yeah. Let's get a Gideon out here.
Together we can banish evil from this plane.
So we're going to do this, and we are going to... we are going to give him Vigilance. And then we will get another one on the battlefield.
I am proud.
And then we will swing with everything, get another soldier token. So, like I said, I'm afraid of a board wipe coming out here. Gids should be okay. Obviously, he's a planeswalker, but our Pride Mates might be... maybe I should have waited to get that going. All right, opponents got their own Ajani. Prison Realm or something? How many open lands do they have? 3? Elderspell. Alright. Well, we have our own, but we don't have access to the last black mana that we need, so that's a bummer.
True friends always stand by your side.
Oh, the opponent says screw it. So that was cool. I mean, there's only a little bit there, but it worked. Seemed to work well. I had fun with it. We're going to keep rolling with that. All right. Yeah, I don't really like this hand. So we're going to take our free mulligan. Fabled Passage lets us mana fix. Command Tower lets us mana fix. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. We'll keep this 7. Arcane Signet also lets us mana fix. Alright, so I think what we're going to do here is we'll go Fabled Passage, pass the turn. Let's go ahead and get rid of this now. Let's grab planes here. We're going to use the Mortify on that Vampire next turn. Only targets creatures and enchantments, so it doesn't help us against the bolus anyway. Let's get the Command Tower out here, Mortify, get rid of that Vampire of the Dire Moon. Opponent plays a move.
Stay out of this, but I'll quell your temper.
Alright, so let's go ahead, throw out the Mobilized District. Now, we could Kethis, and then... no, not the same turn. You know what? I'm going to Circuitous Route. And let's go ahead and grab... what do we need? We need more forests, right? Let's grab a forest. So we have color identity from the Command Tower and the Arcane Signet. So let's just grab a forest. And then let's grab... let's just grab the Golgari Guildgate. We'll pass the turn.
Ride the winds to victory.
Alright, so I'm going to hang on to this because I want to use this against the bolus that they've got. So we're going to go ahead and get Kethis out on the board. Or at least try to. Alright, so he hits no problem. You know what? Let's go ahead and let's get Trostani down. Or try to. Alright, opponent draws cards. I'm fine with that. Okay. So we got a good buff down, because now Questing Beast doesn't just die to the bird token. Had that token not come down, I would have Questing Beasted, but I didn't want to just trade the turn it came out. So, waited for that. We do have the Ugin that can get rid of Moo next turn if we want to. I kind of want to, maybe I'll Casualties of War next turn, save the Ugin for the Bolas, and then Casualties of War to get rid of the Bloodfell Cave since they only have one red source right now. And they also don't have black sources, so it puts them back a black and a red source, in essence. Since they need three swamps and one mountain to get that Bolas out. Okay, well there's the third black source. So yeah. So let's go ahead and let's Casualties of War here. So we are going to destroy a creature, a land, and a planeswalker. So we are going to destroy this, and we are going to destroy this, and we're going to destroy their Moo. And then we'll go ahead. They can't kill anything we've got. So we're going to just swing with all this good stuff here. Alright. So next turn we can Questing Beast. Or we can get Vraska out too. Because that would get rid of the Spellkeeper Weird. So scry 3, draw 3 here. Playing Precognitive Perception during their main phase. They kept them all. Yeah, we'll let that enter tapped. We're going to go ahead because we can and get this beast out on the battlefield. And then let's go ahead and get... So we still have the Ugin for removal if we need it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to destroy the Spellkeeper Weird. And they're going to concede. Alright. Wow, so Kethis is... Some of these Brawl games are real grindy. But so far, Kethis is doing his job well. And we're playing against Obama. Hell yeah. I've never played Magic against a former president before, so this should be fun. Fabled Passage helps us mana fix, so does Chromatic Lantern. We just need to draw one. I'd really like to start with 3 mana. But I'm going to... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I like this. Shock for a Grazer. Lets him get another land out. So we're already way behind. Alright, so we're going to have access to green and white. So we're going to Fabled Passage and then want to turn that into black mana. So we can shock if we want to, right? Yeah, it's the shock land. So we'll just do that. We can shock if we want to with the garden. Not that the Grazer's going to do us any damage here. Paradise Druid in response. Yes. Grab a swamp. Get that on the battlefield. Alright. Then we can go ahead. Put our planes on the battlefield. I'm hoping at some point, something with a toughness of 2, I guess we could create a a Pridemate and hope that it doesn't gain any life. Let's go ahead and let this enter tapped, and then... Oh, shit, that was our green source. I messed that up. Played too fast. Misplay. Start the game over. I wanted to get my Paradise Druid out. I messed that up. Oh, wow, shocker. They went with Field of the Dead. Ramp would be great here just because we could get that Casualties of War and get rid of that stupid Field of the Dead since they can only have one. Yeah, we need lands, so we're going to keep that there. Let's go ahead and get the Paradise Druid out right away. So next turn we'll have access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 land, which means we are 1 away from Casualties of War. Unfortunately, that's a Scry land, but they're not really... excuse me. They're not really hitting our face too hard yet, so I'm not too worried. There's a time wipe. Goodness. Excuse me. So we can, in theory, get rid of their Golos or their Firemind Vessel, and then get rid of that stupid Field of the Dead. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop this down. So in essence, we've got 5 mana to play around with right now. We could Kethis. Blah, blah, blah. What do we want to do? 1, 2, 3. There's nothing with 4 though. Massacre Girl would. I mean, we lose our Paradise Druid in the process. They lose their Paradise Druid. We lose our Paradise Druid. They lose their Incubation Druid, their Grazer. Alright, yeah. Let's give this a shot. Alright. So we got a board wipe of our own out there. Golos is more expensive now. They need 7 land to play him. Firemind taps for... It is 2. Okay. So they can get him out there. That's fine. They get another land. We don't care because hopefully we draw land. That's not a tap land, and we can get rid of that Field of the Dead right away. Nope, not that time. Alright. I mean, they have that time wipe in their hand. So let's just get the Chromatic Lantern out first, I guess. And then... yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Swing of the Massacre Girl. Okay, I kind of figured that was going to happen. I was like, oh no, they're actually going to block this. I didn't want them to. So what's that? Oh, open the gates, okay. And then a land, yeah. That's fine. They can get some value off of this, that's okay. Although I'm really getting sick of the value they're getting because I keep forgetting the dismiss button's gone and now there's an X up there to dismiss revealed cards. I don't want them to continue to get value off of Field of the Dead, but... shoot. Well, we do have an Elderspell, so that's fine.
Let me synthesize the facts.
Land? Damn it. Okay, well, we can... Hold on. What do we got here for land? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 6. So, really, we could Ajani. And then Elderspell. Let's do that. Let's Ajani.
Until we achieve
Then we're going to
peace,
cast an
we must
Elderspell.
fight for a better tomorrow.
so tired.
Pump up him. Let's go ahead and get a token on the board.
Your soul can inspire others.
And then let's pass the turn. So next turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can Casualties of War next turn. I hope they play another Planeswalker too. And get some extra value off of it. There we go. That'll work. Just don't kill my Lantern.
When you understand reality,
Yeah, that's fine.
bathe in ghost fire.
I will bathe in Ghost Fire. Alright, so getting a land off the Beanstalk Giant. Too much effing value off of this stupid.
You show remorse. I'll show nothing.
Wow, alright, okay. Okay, well, here, let's do this. We are going to destroy a creature, we are going to destroy a land, a planeswalker, and an artifact. So we are going to blow up your... Let's see, Golos will be 9. We're going to blow up your Golos. We're going to blow up a zombie. We're going to blow up your Field of the Dead. And then we'll blow up your... Teferi or Ugin? Let's get rid of the Ugin here, I guess. And then we're going to swing everything at the Teferi because they have to block Massacre Girl with 2 creatures. Otherwise, if they kill our Kethis, it's fine. He's easy enough to recast. So we wipe out all their zombies here. We do lose the Massacre Girl, but that's okay. How many legendary cards are in our graveyard? 2. Yeah, so we can't quite use him yet. That's fine. We're going to end the turn.
Your corpse will make an excellent minion. Oh, I do love a good death wail.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
Alright. Well, missing a bunch of land drops really set us behind here. And having to use removal on a bunch of their planeswalkers hurt us too. That Liliana is really going to be tough to try to get rid of now. Now, does he get... Yeah, I was going to say, he's equal to the number of lands you control, right? But we've got a Garruk, so whenever they cast that, we can get Garruk out there. So, let's see. Let's get Kethis out. Yeah, I guess. That's it. Can't do anything for 1 land.
Let's try this.
Alright. I think we're too far behind in mana. I don't know that we're going to come back in this one, but we'll see what happens. Is that Karn's Bastion? Yep. So they'll be able to proliferate all their planeswalkers now. Yeah, we're really in some trouble. Oof, and a Nissa. Eesh. That's going to hurt. We'll see what we draw here. If we don't draw anything decent, we'll probably just scoop this one. Way too far behind at this point. Can't win them all, right? Yeah, that doesn't help us at all. So we're just going to scoop this one. I don't think we had enough for all the planeswalkers that they had after already using Casualties of War. I mean, there was a Prison Realm in there that we could have locked something away with, an Assassin's Trophy that we could have destroyed something with, but I just didn't. I didn't like that. We were way too far behind from a mana advantage, and that Nissa was just going to go nuts. So, Paradise Druid, Temple of Malady in a forest, Oath of Kaya, Oketra, Davriel. So we'll have access to everything we need. So I'm going to keep this and see how it goes. So we'll go with the Temple of Malady first. Yeah, I mean, we're going to need it anyway, so I'm going to keep it there. We've got some ramp in our hands, but I want that anyway. So Lavinia, what do you do again? Can't cast non-creature spells with converted mana cost greater than the number of lands. And whenever I cast a spell, if no mana was spent to cast it, counter a spell. Okay, that's fine. Takes away our ramp abilities, which kind of stinks, but that's alright. So let's just go ahead and do this, and then we're going to Oath of Kaya just to start getting some early advantage on making their commander far more pricey to cast. We're going to get in there for 2. Alright, so what can we do here? Let's Rankle. Try to Rankle. That's fine. So we're taking a turn off 2, and then we'll do that, and then oh, what the hell? Just do it right now. It doesn't matter. Yes, hitting the wrong button. We'll go ahead and do that. Let's just grab, what do we got? A swamp, 2 swamps in our hand. Let's just grab another plains in case we lose some of our mana fixing from the druid. Plus, then we can get Oketra out next turn. So blue-white control. I don't want them to leave all their land up. I mean, at some point they're going to have to play something, right? Okay, there we go. So that's good. So we are going to go ahead and dump a swamp out. And then we'll go ahead and get Oketra out on the board. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got access to every color of land. We're just going to swing. And if they want to trade here and make Lavinia that much more expensive to recast, go ahead. I didn't think so. So we'll cast Kethis next turn, or try to. It might get countered, depending on what they do here. So there goes the Oketra. So we are going to put that back into our library. There's a Gideon. We don't have Planeswalker removal yet, but we'll see what we draw. Casualties of War would be great. No such luck. Alright, so we're going to Dav. And we're going to make him discard. And then we'll go ahead and play Kethis, even though there's not much value to be gained from that right now. What did they discard? Oh, single combat. Pass turn. That Gideon's really going to hurt us.
You my strength.
Indestructible. Yeah, you can have him. That's fine.
Oh, finally, nap time.
Oh my god. This is bad. This is very, very, very bad. God, then there's no way for us to draw a card right now. So we're just stuck here. I probably could have given up the Paradise Druid and swung at Gideon with something, but I didn't even think of that. He's -6. For some reason in my head it was -8 to exile. But I don't think they're going to give him up here, because that would kill him. Yeah. Alright.
Your light will cleave the darkness.
Indestructible again. So they're swinging with Gideon, Lavinia. We can take that. We're at 29. So we're going to try to cast Oketra. She resolved immediately. Just let that enter tapped. Yeah, pass the turn. I mean, there's nothing we can do when we flood it out with land. Previous game, we couldn't get any. Now this game, we got way too much. See what happens here. So Gideon can exile something now and stay alive. He just drops to 1 loyalty. Yep, they're gonna exile Oketra. We'll put her back in our deck again.
One less fiend to fight.
Man, Prison Realm, Assassin's Trophy. Didn't want that. This is a big bummer here. Just more land. Land. I really hope this top card here is not a land.
Prepare for battle.
Sure, I'll take 4. I don't really care. Go ahead. I mean, they could just be sitting on, you know, who knows what kind of counter magic right now. We'll go ahead and play a swamp. Yep, there's the stick. Them's the sticks. Yeah, okay. And I think Dab is the only legendary. No, we have... Okay. So let's go ahead and let's activate Kethis. We're going to exile Ajani and Dav.
This has been a waste of my time.
We're going to cast Rankle. We're going to move to combat and declare attackers. Rankle's going to kill Gideon, because get him out of my life.
Retreat.
And we'll see what happens here. So we get Oketra next turn. I guess them countering Ajani actually helped us more than if we actually got to play him, so I'm happy with that. And the mana flooding helped because we had enough to do all that. We could cast the Ajani, and then we could cast the Rankle, plus Kethis, making them all cost 1 generic mana less. Worked quite well. That's fine. We'll resolve this, because we'll get Kethis back, obviously. Go to the command zone. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and cast Oketra. She's going to get deputied away, or Kethis might get deputied away. I'm not sure, but we want that zombie. Build our board a little bit here. Checking out our graveyard to see what we can do. What you got? What are you thinking? Yeah, deputy, but who do you lock away? Are you going to shuffle Oketra back again? Okay, that's fine. We do lose that value off of her, obviously. Alright, so we are going to go and play Vraska. And we are going to go ahead and we are going to kill your deputy.
I grow bored with this fight.
What do we got in the graveyard here? Just one legendary creature. Do we want to attack? No. So I'm hoping they attack my Vraska and take 3 damage. Yep, that's fine with me. Or 2 damage. We'll take 2 life back. Go ahead, take her out.
Don't flatter yourself.
Alright, so there's a stick again. So who knows what they've got. Let's see, we've got... Yeah, not enough. Not enough in the bin. Now we're hurting. Hopefully it wasn't a... Well, hopefully they don't have a counterspell now. So it was the Chemister's Insight that was probably holding them up. But obviously there could be more. There's a Safara. Boy, we really need some removal here. Or we are going to die very, very, very quickly. I mean, we could swing with the Mobilized District. Yeah, we'd lose them both. It doesn't matter. Honestly, I forgot I even had a Mobilized District out there. I never play with that card on a regular basis, so kind of forget that it's out there. Looking at that graveyard again, looking at my creatures again. Looking at their graveyard. Yep, that might do it. Unless we get, yep. That should do it. We'll see what we draw here. Because we don't even have a true board wipe. I mean, that I recall, yeah. So there you go. Good game. We're out of here. So that was good. Not as good, obviously, in the end as we wanted. It was a good game. Alright, so Teza is the opponent this time. So, black and white. Access to every color of mana. We've got some removal in Prison Realms. Questing Beast, Trostani, which we can ramp out with Kethis. So we'll take that. Let's go ahead and get the Scryland out. Yeah, we'll keep Davriel on top. I like that. Can get some discard going. There's the Signet. We're going to go ahead and we will get the Guildgate out. Cryptic Caves. What do you do? When it dies, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. It doesn't really pay to put you out yet, does it? Let's go ahead and get you out. The Orzhov Locket. Okay. So let's go ahead and get the swamp out. I think the good play here is going to be Trostani. buff the other creatures. We're going to swing with Kethis. Try to get in for 4. Take it. Alright. I see that Trostani would have helped from that Agent of Treachery, but that's alright. What do you do whenever another creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield, gain a life, and draw a card? Okay. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are going to Prison Realm your commander here. Get out of here. Scry. I don't know if you have Planeswalkers in this deck. I'm going to gamble. Put that away. Then we're going to Dav, and we're going to force a discard.
Let me pick your brain for a minute.
So they got rid of Light of the Legion. Let's attack with all this stuff. They're going to take it. Take more damage from Dav.
Left you is pain.
So we'll go ahead and get that Oketra out next turn. Ooh, that'll help him. Get some value back there. But his CMC, I believe... Oh no, God, his CMC is 6? Holy crap. I thought that was a low CMC card. That's fine. Yeah, so Death Triggers. Death Triggers trigger twice. Pacifism on Trostani, that's fine. Takes out our blocker. We lose our Dav. That's fine. Let's go ahead and get you out. God, we really need a green source, don't we? Well, let's go ahead and get Oketra out, I suppose. So they can block for 3 points of damage. So let's go to combat. Let's attack with Kethis. He's either going to kill something or they're going to take 4. And then we are going to end the turn. Land. Damn it. That we can get with the Vraska though. So we're okay with that. Vraska can come in and snipe that thing. Alright, so we'll Godless Shrine, let that enter tapped. Let's go ahead and get Vraska out. We're going to get rid of the Aerialist.
Beg for mercy. I was getting bored anyway.
We're going to move combat. Declare attackers. We're going to go with the Oketra and the Kethis. So they can give up the Centipede and buff one of their other creatures, and that's fine. So they're going to go ahead, and they are going to take, let's see, so that goes away. They get a counter on something that's not blocking. Hopefully they draw a land here next turn, and we can put this thing away. So they get 2 counters, which is fine. Alright. Yep, we'll end the turn. Still only have access to 1 green land, which is insane. So they're drawing 2 cards here at the end of their turn. Draw another card. Hopefully it's all land. I doubt it, though. Ministrant of Obligation. Yeah, their board's really going to go here. And a Vindictive Vampire. Excellent. All this value is driving me nuts. All I needed was a green land at any point in time. And we could have had this thing put away already. Jesus. This is really a bummer. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and do this. Let's plus you.
Dispelling phantasms makes
Let's exile your Light of the Legion and your Aerialist.
well, I'll be back. Well done. Look to see me.
We are going to +1 Vraska, and we will get rid of our Mobilized District. Draw a card. Fabled Passage. Get you. Yes. Oh my goodness. We're going to get some green. And we're going to go ahead and we are going to go Questing Beast. So the only thing that can block Questing Beast right now is Teysa. So we're going to attack here. Does he have first strike too? No, he doesn't. Yeah, let's just go with the Questing Beast. The only thing that can block Questing Beast right now is Teysa. So they either take 5 or they lose their Teysa, which gets rid of all their stupid double triggers. So they have 2. Oh, wow, nice. So at the beginning of each player's upkeep, sacrifice a non-land, non-token permanent. If you can't, discard a card, lose 2 life. Oh, yeah. They got their Centipede back, which they can block Questing Beast with. Although its CMC is 3, so if Vraska lives, we can kill it. So Healy Hawk's going to come in. We don't have anything with reach, unfortunately. And we don't have any way to proliferate. A non-land, non-token permanent. So let's go ahead and sacrifice Kethis, putting him back into the command zone. Oh, this is going to be fun. So, artifact, creature, enchantment, and a land. So, artifact, creature, enchantment, land. Done. So, target a creature. We will kill your Teysa. Target an enchantment. We're targeting your Doom Foretold, and a land, we're targeting your command tower. Let's see. Then we're going to +1 Vraska. Is there anything we want to sacrifice? No, I guess not. Not right now. And then we will exile your Doom Foretold and your Arcane Signet.
I'll be back. I'm gone for now, but not forever.
How many cards do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4 cards in exile. So we can hit you for 4 next turn. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers available. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures that can attack. So, what do we do? Because then with Nissa next turn, yeah, I'm gonna swing with everything. So they're gonna get 3 tokens with Afterlife. But they're going to gain life off the commander. I didn't think about him. Alright. Alright, so next turn, Excuse me. So they can't block Questing Beast unless they've got something in their hand that's big enough to do so. They take... Yeah, we don't have enough to kill him next turn, though. And he's a 4. Converted mana cost 4. So Vraska can't remove him. Ah, Seraph of the Scales. Okay. That's a good card. So Seraph can block Questing Beast, but Questing Beast dies. But they can give it Death Touch because they've got a Swamp up. Ooh, that's a bummer, though. Scry 2, gain 3 life, or exile another creature you control, return to the battlefield. They chose to Scry. So Vraska is going to go down to 2. Because we can't do anything about Healy Hawk. Kaya's going to go... Oh, Vraska's going to go down to 1. No, 2. Okay. Kaya goes down to 3. Jungle Hollow doesn't really help me at all. So if we Kethis here, we cannot cast Nissa because we won't have access to 2 green lands. So let's just go ahead and cast Nissa then.
Seek shelter in my stewardship.
Let's go ahead and untap what? Yeah, we'll just do the forest, I guess. I don't know. Might have been smarter to go with the Guildgate. Okay. So we're going to -1 to exile their Healer's Hawk. Get that Healy Hawk out of here. Then let's plus Vraska.
Alive for alive.
Do we want to sacrifice anything here? Does it make sense? Decline. We'll just pump her up. Make her harder to kill. Okay. So, what do we have for legendaries in the graveyard? 1. Okay. Alright. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attackers. We're going to swing with everything again. You got to be aggressive. Wow. I did not expect that. That really sucks. Well, that's a legendary card, though, in our graveyard. So if something else dies here, if they can kill the Oketra, or if they kill one of our planeswalkers or something, we can still get Questing Beast out there next turn. Alright. I'm a little surprised they didn't try to kill the forest, considering I need the green lands, and I get extra value off of it, but that's alright. Ethereal Absolution would be absolutely awesome if we can top deck that thing. I doubt it, but we'll see. So Teysa comes back. Now all death triggers trigger twice again. Ooh. Ouch. At least we've done enough that they don't have 25 or more life right now. So they're going to go ahead and kill Vraska here. Not surprising to me, which is... Oh, they're checking. Do they want to? Because we can bring her back with a Kethis. Actually, they can't block Questing Beast next turn. If we bring Questing Beast back. Boy, that's a lot to say.
Today's your lucky day.
I dare you.
All right. So what do we got for legendaries? Davriel, Vraska, Questing Beast. Let's get rid of your Charming Prince and your Spinal Centipede. Sure.
Bravo.
Let's play an Emmara. Get a zombie token. Play a Kethis. Get a zombie token. Let's pump Nissa. And let's just go with the plains.
The land fights for us.
So opponent's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blockers. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attackers. Can't do anything about their flyers next turn. Oh no, we don't have 5 attackers. Well, let's go ahead and attack with Oketra. And a zombie token. So swing for 9, but 4 of it is double strike. So potentially 13. Alright. I wish we had a way to give Oketra trample. Ember Cleave would be awesome, right? So they're going to gain 2 life, but they lose 2 tokens. Ah, crap. I forgot about the Vindictive Vampire. Triggering off of that. Yeah. So now they're just gaining mad life. I was not thinking about that. I forgot about that stupid vampire. But yeah, let's just end the turn. Because this CMC is 4, right? Yeah, so we can't even Vraska that away. Alright. So I've got 8 in the air. Oh, that's just a crusher.
The land will not forsake you.
D-Spark hurts us big time. And now they're way up to 8 life. So they gained so much life last turn off of all those triggers and the Angel of Vitality, whose CMC is 3. So we could get Vraska in here and get rid of that Angel next turn. So that's fine. We lose Kaya.
You better watch your back from here on out.
Wow. That's absolutely brutal. I wasn't expecting that. Wow, all these Vindictive Vampire triggers really suck. And then Seraph of the Scales triggers twice. Nice. We don't even have enough land to cast Kethis, so screw it. Pass the turn. That might have been it. I don't know if we can crawl back from that one. Losing all that extra land really sucked. So let's see, that's 8 damage we take here. Yeah, well, I guess we can play a Sorin.
I have come for vengeance and blood. Time for a drink.
Yeah, unbreakable formation in those counters really sucks. Alright, so Taze is on the board. They'll kill Sorin, hit us for 2, which is fine.
Bloodlust was not quenched.
We're gonna mortify her. Man, that really stinks. That Kaya's Wrath killing some of our lands, and the fact that I sacrificed that Mobilized District way earlier in the game. Bummer. Good game, though. Let's just kill their commander again. They can kill us for exactly 9. Good game. That swung a lot of different ways. That's good stuff. Let's go ahead and let's... So again, we're going to wrap this one up here. Just quick 2 wins and then 3 quick losses. That last one was especially demoralizing. That Kaya's Wrath really hurt. But this is a ton of fun to play. I really like this. I think Kethis has a lot of... potential, both in Brawl and in EDH. I think he's an awesome card, and I love playing Abzan colors. So, excuse me. So I think that works quite well. Again, this particular Brawl deck, Kethis leads it. We've got 1 Paradise Druid, Emmara, Soul of the Accord, Elderspell, Assassin's Trophy, Arcane Signet, Murderous Rider, Faeburrow Elder, Prison Realm, Gideon Blackblade, Davriel, Shadowmage, Kaya, Orzhov Usurper, Mortify, Oath of Kaya, Chromatic Lantern, Rankle Master of Pranks, Questing Beast, Storev, Devkaren Lich, Ajani, Strength of the Pride, Circuitous Root, Sorin, Vengeful, Bloodlord, Vraska, Golgari Queen, Ajani, the Greathearted, God Eternal Oketra, Massacre Girl, God Eternal Ronus, Trostani Discordant, Tolsimir, Friend of Wolves, who unfortunately we did not get to see at all in any of the games we played. But I swear, he's in the deck. 1 Nissa Who Shakes the World, Liliana Dreadhorde General. We also didn't see her, did we? Someone played her against us, but we did not pull her. Ethereal Absolution, Garruk, Cursed Huntsman, Casualties of War, and Ugin the Ineffable. And the mana base we were running was 4 plains, 3 swamp, 3 forest, Godless Shrine, Orzhov Guildgate, Scoured Barrens, Temple of Silence, Golgari Guildgate, Jungle Hollow, Overgrown Tomb, Temple of Malady, Blossoming Sands, Selesnya Guildgate, Temple Garden, Command Tower, Evolving Wilds, Fabled Passage, Interplanar Beacon, and Mobilized District. Again, this is the my Kethis, the Hidden Hand Brawl deck. Thank you guys all for watching, and we will see you next time.